This is Scott from Digital Fish with a video from our trip to the Tiri Channel in my new Zodiac 470. It was windy and rocky, but it wasn't raining, and when you've got a fishing rod in your hand, everything is okay, even the wind and the rain. Jody Waka, the Maori fishing legend, scored the first fish on the first drop on the first trip of the new boat. A fat little snapper landed on a 90-gram Shimano Ingetsu slow jig. I had the bigger version, but for some reason they liked the Legends jig instead. I tried a few other lures and we did a few drifts down the channel. What I've realised whilst fishing is that there's really no problem in life that can't be philosophically solved with a fishing rod in one hand and some good food in the other. My thoughts on how to accomplish world peace were interrupted by a stroppy snapper that grabbed my soft bait.
Oh, look at that one, bro! He's alright.
There it was, a fat pink snapper that had crumbed fillets written all over it. With the wind getting stronger, we got in a bit closer for some drifts, still trying the soft baits and slow jigs. Without much happening, we decided to head in close and anchor up along with quite a few other boaties. We didn't have burley, but I had brought lots of leftover packets of pillies. Not quite prime bait, but they were an option nonetheless. A half hour of not much, and we looked at getting shallower amongst the kelp beds. Small snapper immediately turned up despite having no burley. Flinging out cut pillies on a 7-baro hook seemed to be welcomed by the locals. I flattened the barbs on my hooks so I don't have to touch the fish and release as a quick flick of the wrist. The small ones were coming aboard, and I was wondering if anything bigger might be lurking. And just then, my question got answered. This fish knew where the rocks and reef were, and a few twists of the drag were necessary before I could gain some ground. It was heading for the anchor rope at one stage, but I turned it and I was feeling good when the unthinkable happened.
Oh, he pulled it!
Yep, that's fishing. The next hour was a constant pattern of bait, cast, strike, and try to catch a legal snapper. With a couple of eating fish each and the maiden voyage a success, it was home time. I expected a wet and wild ride home, but the Zodiac impressed with hardly a drop on the face. Stay tuned for more Zodiac adventures from Digital Fish and the Maori fishing legend.